This is just a little bit of commentary before the video starts because the ad is way too short to comment on it real time. First, what's great about this ad, one of the numerous things, is that we see Washington Times, New York Times, boring, before we get to the Bangor Daily news. Just a great, subtle subliminal message in there. If you're a gay man and you're watching this and you're thinking, I like to have sex with men, but then you get to the Bangor Daily and you think, wait a minute, maybe I've been doing this wrong all along. Now, yes, I realize Bangor is a city in Maine. Maybe they actually don't pronounce it Bangor. I guess my friend Brian from college would let me know if I'm saying this wrong. But to the rest of us non-maniacs, that's the way it sounds. And you know what? I think it's a great little message to get out there. And I think this group, this anti-gay group, should change themselves to the Bangor Dailies. Just an idea. Get that subliminal message out there, especially to the children, because if they're going to be indoctrinating our children in the classroom to be gay, then you got to have some counter programming. And Bangor Daily's doing their part, getting just the name out there, some subliminal ideas. But I think this gay group needs to kind of push it even further. Anti-gay group. Sorry. Anti-gay group. One of my favorite things about this ad, besides the fact that it rips off the iTunes cover flow for documents zooming around the screen instead of actually interesting album covers, is that, let's say you're an average white-collar worker. You spend your days looking at expense reports or legal filings or academic papers, and that's what you do all day. You read text. You come home, and what do you want to do? Read some more text on a TV screen that's limited to about 480 pixels high. That's the kind of detail that makes you get LASIK. Look, I'm not an advertising major, marketing major, PR person, but I've seen my fair share of TV during my time. You know what? In the intro to the A-Team, I'm just saying this, they didn't have text blocks from the discharge reports of B.A. Baracus saying he was discharged for unruly behavior, blah, 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 blah. You know what? They showed us. You show, you don't tell. When you see an ad for the Prius, they don't just reprint the car and driver review of the car. Why? Because that's an idiotic way of advertising. Oh, and let's say you are going to choose to show some text on the screen. Maybe keep it on the screen for longer than 0.5 seconds. The greatest thing, there are two other great things about this ad. There's only one live shot of humans in this ad. I assume that it's stock footage. I really hope that they didn't spend $20 on the rest of the ad and then blow their budget $2,000 on getting footage. What's great is you take these people, take their ancestors, go back 50 years, right? These exact same people. And I guarantee you, if they'd had these kind of political ads back then, they would have had this exact same footage, right? Except that the announcer would say, women in our classrooms, it's a reality if the Democrats get their way. There are 3 R's in the classrooms, but do you want your children learning from someone who has breasts? Vote no on right? I mean, these are the same people who were against interracial marriage or women in the workplace. Now the gays are the new target. So they use why didn't they get a black woman? That would have been even better. That would have been even better hypocrisy. I get a black disabled woman teaching the classroom. That I would say, you know what, you have done aces on this one, because normally you would be out hating this person, but you've chosen to use them as a puppet for your little ad. Finally, though, what makes this ad great is the use of music. Now, I want you to watch the original ad. I know it's painful. Disregard the text. I know it's hard since it's 95% of the ad, and focus solely on the music. I swear to God, just imagine in your head this music, Keanu Reeves, Sandra Bullock in a bus. Think about it. I think that's maybe where the music's from. And if not, generic 1990s police action movie. That's where I think they got the music from. They went to their local guy and they said, we want people to think of Speed. Give us that music. Because if the gays marry, the metaphorical bus, our children, school bus, explodes with gayness. So, that's how it works.